Hello everybody, my name is Alex, and in today's video we're going to be talking about the Civilization 6 new I forgot the name of it. Hello everybody, my name is Alex, and in today's video we are going to be talking about the Civilization 6 New Frontiers Pass, and we're going to be focusing on the console versions of the game for this episode. So we're going to talk about the price on consoles. I'm going to have a little discussion on what does this mean for console games, well, Civilization 6 on console as a whole, because obviously now we're getting DLC on console at the same time that it's coming to PC, which is interesting. We're going to touch on the situation with the iOS port of the Game Pass, because I was wrong the other day. It is going to be there, but it's going to be a little different. We're also going to mention the Civilization 6 console patch, because we still need a patch, and with this development, could we, in my opinion, be a little bit closer to a patch on the PlayStation, etc. Now, if you do want to see more Civ 6 content, please remember to check out the other stuff we do. We do lots of speculation. I will be covering this DLC for the next 11 months in incredible detail, both for console and PC players. So if you want to see more stuff like that, and you want to hear my opinions, then do hit the like button and subscribe. So yeah, I was kind of surprised when we first saw that the Civilization 6 expansion pack, the new 6-part expansion pack, was coming to consoles at the same time it was coming to PC, because if you think about it, it's really kind of strange. So the base game was ported to Switch and then Xbox and PlayStation years after it first came out on PC, and that was very much the case for Rise and Fall and Gathering Storm. So when we got news that this was coming at the same time to all platforms, apart from iOS, it was surprising. I thought there'd definitely be a lag for any new DLC. Now this got me thinking, has there been a shift in how console versions of the game are seen? Is this now a period where, going forward, maybe even beyond this, to Civ 7, to other expansion packs, will the console versions be judged just as highly as the PC version? Console is now a big part of Civilization, and probably will be for DLC and expansions to come, and probably for games to come, hopefully. I mean, just look at the art style of Civ 6. I've thought this for a while. Was it always intended that this game was going to bridge the gap between PC and console? Because this is very much a more cartoony art style, something which you'd suppose should suit console players better. By the way, I keep mentioning iOS. What there is to say about iOS is that it is coming to iOS, it's just not coming right now, so it's coming a few months down the line. I don't know when that'll be, but it'll probably be like 3-4 months down the line, something like that, but I guess the big thing is it's coming to all platforms. The big information then that you probably want to know is how much this is going to cost. Well, it's going to cost the same on every single platform. It's going to cost $39.99, so don't worry, you won't be paying any more on console, and we'll be getting it at the same time as PC players, so it's a pretty good situation. $40 is about right for this DLC pack, in my opinion, because what this DLC pack is, essentially, if you look at it, it's like a breakdown of a major expansion. It's got 9 new leaders, 8 new civs. That's the kind of stuff they had with a single expansion in Gathering Storm or Rise and Fall. It's just spread over a longer period of time. So $40 is about the same as you'd pay for a Rise and Fall and Gathering Storm on release, so I think it's a fair deal. You can also buy them separately, I believe, but it'll probably be more expensive to buy them individually. So for the second half of this video, I'm going to talk about something which is a little bit more controversial, because one of my most watched videos on the Civilization 6 console stuff is the videos which say that this game needs a patch. And I 100% stand by that. The PlayStation Online mode for this game, for example, just doesn't work properly for private matches, so in my opinion, this game definitely needs a patch. But will it get it? Are we more likely to get a patch now than we were before this was announced? So I guess the short answer is yes, because Aspyr are looking likely to be the team who are porting this over, and Aspyr ported over the original stuff. I say Aspyr are probably the team to port this over because they retweeted the original tweet, so they retweeted the announcement. If you had nothing to do with this game, you wouldn't retweet the announcement, would you? So because they retweeted the announcement, to me it shows that they're in charge of at least some of the ports, and probably all of the ports. So why does this make it more likely that we'll get a patch? Because we've not had a patch really since release. I think we had like a day one patch on Xbox, and that was it. Aspyr, the team at Aspyr, seemingly had to move on to their next project, which was Star Wars, I believe. I think it's more likely because the whole team are now back, or at least part of the team are going to be back working on this Civ stuff. They're going to be immersed in the Civ game again, and these people will want to patch the game. It won't have been a lack of patching the game because they didn't want to or they didn't care. It's just that in the gaming industry, sometimes things move faster than perhaps they should do, and I'm not making excuses. I'm not saying the state of the PlayStation port or whatever at times is acceptable, because it isn't, but I do think that they care, and I think that if they have time and they're allowed to, that they will press on and patch the game. They did a very good job of porting it to Switch. I mean, getting this game on the Nintendo Switch is an incredible feat. They're clearly capable, and hopefully they'll be allowed the time to fix some of the issues, and then hopefully some of the players can get their money's worth when, at times, I know some people do feel they have been wronged in this situation. Now, I will admit I am cautious. Obviously, we know that the PlayStation port and some of the other issues on Xbox and Switch should have been patched a while ago, but hopefully this gives Aspyr a chance to come back to the game. I don't want us to be in a situation where DLC is being sold on these platforms and people are still like, well, you've not patched the basics that have needed patching for months, so please give us a patch. I think it's more likely. I am cautious. I guess we'll just have to wait and see. So that is it for this video. If you did enjoy it and want to see lots more Civ content, like I said, I will be covering this DLC pack pretty much for the next 10 months, so you can expect regular content both for the console versions and for the PC versions as well. If you do want to see that, then make sure you hit the like button on this video, because that would help me out massively, and do consider subscribing so you don't miss our regular updates on this. Anyway, thank you so much for watching today. My name is Alex, and I will see you in another video soon.